Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I am your host, Vito, episode 103. We're just chugging along, feeling good. I'm feeling real grateful, real appreciative right now for the things I have, the people I have every day. When you wake up, whether you had good sleep or no sleep, you're up the next day, be grateful. The message of the week is life is short. Okay? It's not supposed to be down. It's not supposed to get you down. But listen, life is short. So correct the things you need to correct. The relationship you have with somebody, let's say it's not the best. Correct it. Because life is short. And if something happens, that feeling is going to be terrible. It's going to be lingering for a long time. So correct things that you are in control of, because life is short. The moments we have with people is short. There's just everything. Life is short. So try to just keep a smile on your face and a positive attitude every day. And things could be a lot different for you and for the world. So just keep that in mind, that life is short and everything is a big deal. Don't poo-poo nothing. Don't, do it later. No. Life is short. Do it now. Make shit right with people that you need to make it right with. My guest this week is a two-time guest. The first time was way back in episode 16. We're at 103 right now. If you are watching this episode, the background looks a little familiar. Because, damn it, this is where we started. From episode 3 all the way to 29, I was at this fine establishment, this man's fine establishment. Literally the one, the only. Because if there was another one, we'd be in trouble.
Definitely.
Dave Monteroso.
Pleasure having me again.
How you doing?
Good. Can't complain. How about you?
You know, another day, another nickel.
103.
103. It's.
Remember the days when it first started?
Yeah. Episode 1 and 2 were at the crib, and then the idea came to do them here, and you were gracious enough to have me in the banquet room where we are right now, and I did 29 episodes here, and memorable because we did the little entrance through the doorway, and because you were like, "Yo, that's my side, the right side," and I said, "No, the right side's my side." You said, "At your house." At your studio, it's your side.
So
but
you remember.
I didn't. It's been so long. Like, real shit. From episode 30, I've done 73 episodes at the new studio. And I did 29 here. Definitely grateful, so I appreciate you. Just real quick.
Still going, though.
Yeah, we're still going. I'm still motivated. I still love doing it every time I do it.
Did you ever even, think about getting this far?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I knew that going to episode 100 was going to be a milestone. And I was really looking forward to getting to 100. Now that we're at 100, the next thing I think is 2, right? I got to get
Absolutely. You're going to have 4 or 5.
Got to get to 2, episode 200. So
that's when everything starts rolling in.
that's when the strippers are going to be on set. So while I'm talking, they're going to be shaking ass in the back. No, I'm only kidding. Okay. Before we really get into anything, I just want to say real quick, rest in peace to Zio Frank. This is the first episode since his passing, and he deserves a moment or two. I just want to say, sending prayers and strength to his family, his immediate family. I mean, his funeral was tough, but one thing I want to say is I was able to really see how loved he was in the city of Trenton. When we left the church to go to the cemetery, we drove through the route of the pizza shop, and folks, I'm not exaggerating, people were outside on the sidewalks, standing, waiting for the hearse to drive by, clapping, saying, "We love you, Frank. We love you, Frank." And that moved me. That really moved me because it just showed how loved and appreciated he was in that town. So just want to say rest in peace to Zio Frank one time. Forza Inter. All day long. My man,
Always can't forget that.
True Interista. Yeah, it's Man.
Rest in peace. To the gangster Franco.
Yeah, the gangster. Certified gangster. Rest in peace. Folks, put your volume up. Time for the pour.
Wasn't scared of nothing either.
That's for you.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers.
Salud.
Thanks for joining me for the program.
Of course. Thank you for... How you say it?
Having
invited me.
Yeah.
Invited me once again.
Okay. What?
Don't cut it out.
No, I'm not cutting shit out. I'm not cutting nothing out. So let's get the elephant out of the room. There's a big ass elephant in this room.
You sure? You want to let the people know?
No, but they're not gonna know everything because they don't need to know everything.
Nah, you're right.
But
The moral of the story.
Yeah,
is,
no. So it's gonna tie in with the message of the week. Life is short. Okay. We had a little bit of a falling out. Just to be very vague, 4 months without really talking at all, and every day of those 4 months, you were on my brain. I don't know if the feeling was mutual, but for me, I can only speak for myself. Every day, I thought about your stupid ass, and I was just like, I don't like this feeling. I don't like thinking. At the time, I was saying I don't like knowing, but now I would say thinking. I don't like thinking someone has an issue with me. I pride myself on no one having a problem with me. And if someone does have a problem, I want to say that. If someone does have a problem with me, that's a you problem. Because I treat everybody with respect until it's not given to me, and then it's not going to be given to you. But I like to think that no one has an issue with me because I treat everybody with respect and love, you know? So for those 4 months, I didn't think you rocked with me at all. And I didn't rock with you, let's be real. It wasn't a one-way street. I didn't have a good feeling about you in my heart, and that was tough. And when I would go to the pizza shop and come home, I'm passing your restaurant.
I was going to say that. I'm going to call you off.
And go ahead.
It was more of Friday and Saturday. Nobody was coming through the front door. Nobody's coming through the kitchen. Nobody's coming through the back door.
Right.
It was empty.
Yeah.
It was kind of depressing. Knowing that you have somebody, you know that he's coming, or the person, who it is.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't matter. You wait for that moment, because we have things that we did every Friday and Saturday.
Right.
Just
kicked it. Listening to music and just kicking it.
Yeah. And those, I miss that.
Me too.
But everybody has a falling out. And it's normal. Things happen.
I wouldn't say it's normal, though, because I don't think I've had a falling out with.
But you have to also understand is that I'm older.
Right.
Let's not say my age. But I'm only kidding.
60.
I'm 40.
Yeah, okay.
I'm 46 years old. You're 27, right? Or 26.
Soon to be 27. Yeah.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you, sir.
But there's a big gap, very big difference between.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We are the same. How can I say the same person in what we enjoy together? Mm-hmm. But there's difference between what me as I see, and I will want you to succeed with,
right.
Just like this here. You have something special.
Thank you.
That I've never ever saw anybody, except famous people that they can speak very well. Okay.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. So it was just the beef that we had was just on two different levels.
I think it was a petty beef.
Oh yeah, definitely it was, and and the liquor was always involved, and
right.
Liquor doesn't make it better.
I felt very. I think we share that in common. When we feel something, we feel it very strongly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an emotional person. I don't think that means negative. I just think that means like when I have an emotion, it's very strong. Whether it's I really like something or I really dislike something, it's strong. So when we had that going, I was being petty. I didn't want to see you. I didn't want to talk to you. One thing I did do, though.
I felt the same way.
Right, I know you did.
But I felt more of why doesn't this person? I'm not even you. Would you say generally?
Yeah.
Why does this person doesn't understand me and get what I'm trying to say? That's what I love to give knowledge and give a lesson. and I'm gonna end it right there, and then you can just take it from whatever you want.
No, you know what? Give me some knowledge right now. Spread some knowledge for the world that's listening. What's one thing you want somebody to take away?
You can't put me on the spot.
Okay, so then never mind. Let me continue. You think about it, and we'll get back to you.
I mean, as we're going,
Word. Okay. So, moral of the story is post Theo Frank's funeral, I was really emotional, and I was really thinking that if something were to happen to you, or if something were to happen to me, and we had this still, let's call it a beef. It wasn't really a beef, but let's call it a beef. Misunderstanding.
Yeah, beef is not.
Beef is like, I want to kill you kind of thing. I didn't want to do that.
Between the two. I'm thinking about Biggie's verses.
Yeah.
Well, it's beef.
Yeah.
But no, it was just some misunderstanding.
Right. So if something were to happen to either one of us, and this was still transpiring, I would feel terrible knowing that things ended sour. So it really put it in perspective for me, and I had already thought about coming here and chopping it up with you and just finding a middle ground for weeks. And Alessandro can attest to that. I would literally go over his house to hang, and I'd be like,
he told me,
"Dog, I need to see Dave, but I don't know if I'm ready to see Dave." I would say that all the time. Because I didn't know how you were going to, like when I walked through the door, what it was going to be like. And I didn't want to text you and say, well, first off, I found out my number was blocked. But second, I didn't want to text you.
That was awesome. Off of like the liquor too as well. And
right.
Me not thinking.
I don't think you were sober doing that. Fuck Vito. But I didn't want to text you and have it like in your, Vito's on the way. And then when I showed up, I did show up twice post DeVito's Pizza. Shout out to DeVito's Pizza. On my way home, and I was like, Dave's definitely here. And I came through the back, and your car wasn't here, so I just kept it pushing. But I did come twice. No Diddy. And, and it was just unsuccessful. But so Wednesday, the day after the funeral, I came, and we chopped it up. And here we are.
For one, don't you ever think that these doors would never be open for you? Doesn't matter what we went through. Forget even the phone. If I even blocked you, these doors will always be open. You come to my house, the door is open. You ain't gotta call me.
That's good.
And I say that about everybody that I had a problem with, and I don't care to see your face again, or if because I always did it to my elders. And I always had a problem with who, my older cousin. And for always a reason, I felt that I had to be the bigger man. And you are the bigger man. I respect that. And that's out of respect and love that you have for that person, nobody was going to retaliate. Nobody, especially if you're family. No, doesn't matter how big the argument was or how it gotten. Somebody shows up, you guys are face to face.
Yeah.
Nothing will accelerate after that,
right.
And it's all nothing. But it's gonna be talking about it and getting this situation
situated
behind.
Yeah.
And forgotten.
That's what I wanted. Cause there's too much. We're family. Let's say that, and our families are too close for us to be able to keep this going. We were able to do it for 4 months. There's 4 months too many, but we're here now. Like you said, I would like to put it in the past. We're going to do that. That's kind of what this was, and I thought it was a good message to just, if anyone is going through something with someone that you have love for, not had love, have love. Like you still have love for that person. That's exactly what this was. It wasn't fuck Dave. It was fuck Dave for the moment.
My little brother from another mother.
Real shit. So if you have anything negative going on with somebody that means something to you, life is much more enjoyable with the people that you love.
And don't ever take. I don't mean to cut you off because I'm gonna forget. I forget like this. Constructive criticism. I say
constructive criticism.
Take it and run with it. Don't ever think that's something bad.
No, it's not. It's all about perspective, too. So, like, if you're giving me constructive criticism, it really depends on how I take it.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody out there with all 5 fingers, not just 1, 2. You know what I mean? But it's more take it, learn from it. Maybe there's something that we all have something that we could fix on ourselves, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
no one's a finished product.
If somebody comes to you and say, "Yo, construction," can I say construction?
Construction workers.
Construction workers.
No, listen.
Construction criticism.
No. Constructive. IVE.
Constructive.
Constructive criticism.
That's a big word for me.
No, it's okay.
Saying it
English,
and meaning it.
English wasn't your first language. Don't worry about it.
So, I think in all my life, me growing up with a father that I had and my cousin that I had no choice but to listen and do. You know what I mean? So, and this made me a better man.
Good.
Made me think differently. That's what got me to where I'm at today. I was a little bit of bum. You know what I mean?
Can't have that.
I'm only kidding.
Can't have that. No, I got you.
But that we can make fun of things now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyway.
I also don't really want to dwell on it too much. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Post. No.
Like the throwback.
Facts. Oh, you want to know this? So I'm wearing the old school vintage.
Get it right.
Before you get left. This is the Oroso A Touch of Sicily original shirt. On the back it says, "Eat well, eat often, love much." And you want to know how much of a ride or die I am?
That's right.
When I noticed that my number was blocked, I didn't even Google shit. You know what I did? I went right to my phone. I went 215-295-1311.
No,
I know that shit.
The back. Even the back.
It says it on the back? Oh, no, you're saying the back of the shirt. Yeah, I'll never forget.
The saying was backwards.
Right, and
I did it on the new ones.
And I was the first one to
And
notice
you saw that.
Yeah. Yep. It doesn't matter. The shirts are fire either way. I personally like, it means something. It's your mother's face on the front. But this is just the OG. You always got to respect the classics.
Definitely.
So that's why I put this one on today. But this episode is sponsored by the best restaurant in the Fairless Hills, Morrisville, Levittown, fucking Ben Salem area, whatever you want to say. This area of Bucks County, the best. Oroso, 215-295-1311. What number is it? 500 Lincoln Highway?
504.
504 Lincoln Highway, Fairless Hills, 19030, correct? Okay.
Yes.
The best of the best. You come in here, you see Dave, you tell him I sent you. You're not getting shit for free, don't think that. But he's gonna respect it and be like, nice little referral from my boy. And that's all that matters. But real quick, I just thought about this, it popped in my head. I want to do a quick shout out to my best friend Dan. It's not technically his grandmother, but we've always treated her like his grandmother, and he does the same. But I was just with her. Shout out to Dolly. She is an amazing, pure soul, one of the best people I've ever been around. She gave me this quote right before I came here. I saw her because she lives around the corner. Saw her right before I came here, and she said, "It's not about what you eat. It's about who you eat with." And that shit, that's deep. Because you could eat a peanut butter and jelly. But if you're having it with somebody who means something to you, somebody special, that's what matters.
Yeah.
So it's not about what you eat. It's about who you eat with. So I just want to send my love and appreciation to you, Dolly. I can't wait to show you this. She was like ecstatic that I said I was doing this radio show thing. And, it's just, so I love you, Dolly. Can't wait to see you. But yeah, it's not about what you eat. It's about who you eat with.
Fact. That's very, very true.
Yeah, man. She's
You're happy with people that doesn't matter what you eat. You're right. But if you have a bunch of people that you're laughing, joking, and no negativity,
that's what life's about.
And even if there's constructive criticism,
there you go. There you go, my man.
There a little bit. But yeah, so. Yeah,
constructive criticism is good, and especially if it's coming from people that you rock with.
We have fun all the time. We go out all the time. There's no, it's just, that's who you want to be with. I don't know. That's it.
100%. I want to ask you this question, and I'm intrigued on how you answer this. So tell me something. What would you rather have? 10 you found or 5 you earned?
5 I earned.
Elaborate, please. Elaborate means like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to find nothing without getting from the muscle. I love getting things from the muscle and say I earned this. Just like when you're a little kid, when somebody buys you something, you didn't earn it. But now you're going to treat that toy.
Right.
You don't care. But once you start to realize, like, to buy that toy on your own with your own money,
You appreciate it.
nobody's touching that.
Right.
That's
Hold
yours.
Hold it close, right?
And you're gonna wash that thing. You're gonna take care of it.
Right.
Until the wheels fall off.
Okay.
So getting it from the muscle. Is,
What would you rather have? 10 you found or 5 you earned? Became a man at 6 because at 5 you learned to take nothing for granted except death. Made it a house because you're the last one left. That's a D-Max quote for sure, my man.
Shout out to D.
But I heard it the other day for the first time in a while, and I was like, ooh, I'm bringing this up with Dave. What would you rather have, 10 you found or 5 you earned? There's definitely more pride in the 5 you earned. But
Definitely.
this world is a dog-eat-dog world, so, like, you found 10? All right, keep it pushing. Pick it up. Let's go.
Yeah.
But there's definitely, it means more to earn the 5. You know?
The new generation is different. It's not like
Like
old
you said,
days.
get it from the muscle. Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean. What would you rather have? 10 you found or 5 you earned? Became a man at 6 because at 5 you learned. Took that for granted, except death. Man of the house because you're the last one left.
What verse was that?
You know Big Cap? The producer? Big Cap and Funk Flex? Remember they did that album? No, we're going to play it after this. So it was like a 20-song album, and every song is with the hottest artist in the world. So they just did the beat of every song.
And it's
So
Funk
like
Flex with Cap?
Big Cap, yeah. The Rockefellers on a bunch, the Rough Riders on a bunch. Lil' Kim has her own. Meth is on one. Redman and EPMD are on one.
Maybe once I hear it, then I'll...
Yeah. I think Busta's on one.
Because that was, what, 20 years ago?
Yeah, it was 1999.
Shit, 25 years
It
ago.
was called The Tunnel. The album was called The Tunnel.
That's what Flex always started.
Right, The Tunnel.
That's what DMX started.
Right.
Locks.
Yeah, a lot of people started from
The Tunnel was crazy.
The Tunnel, what part of
I've
New
been
York?
there twice.
What part of New York was The Tunnel?
That's, I don't know, was it the Lower East Side? I think it is. I think it's right off the West Side Highway. I think it is.
Okay, but can you, so let's, I don't know what that
I
means.
don't remember.
What city?
It's a man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You said Lower East Side. I don't
Yeah.
fucking leave Farrell's Hills.
That's in Manhattan. We got to start going. Let's go.
Does The Tunnel still operate?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was
Nah,
gonna
but
say.
there's other things there. There's other things there where we could bring remotely out this too.
Yeah,
Let's make this money.
we could do that.
You know?
This is the last time we did this episode. We didn't have the headphones because you were worried about these headphones.
No.
And I remember specifically a memory from our episode is the volume was so incredibly loud.
Really?
Well, yeah. I had to send it to somebody that I knew was like an engineer, and he had to doctor
So
the
these
shit.
bring it down.
Then I'll not bring it down just to let you know how you sound.
Oh, okay.
Because we didn't know. I didn't know. I was still fresh into it. I was 16 episodes in. I thought I knew what I was doing.
But you had the microphones.
Yeah. We didn't have the headphones. So, like, I was looking at the laptop here, and the wavelengths were huge, but I was just like, nah, it's okay. But then when I went to play it back, we were so loud, like,
Really?
incredibly loud that you wouldn't be able to play it back. So I had to send him the audio files, and it took him, like, 4 hours to do it. I paid him, obviously.
Damn.
But he had to, like, decrease the volume on every second. And we did an hour and 20 minutes last time. It's like that. It took him a while. But shout out to Joe. Joe worked at Best Buy. He's the one who sold me all this shit.
Oh, yeah?
And I just was like, I remember him saying it, that he was an engineer. And then I found him on Instagram and I shot him a quick DM. I was like, bro, can you please help me out?
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, so shout out to Joe. I don't remember his last name. I hope he's still at Best Buy. I hope he's doing great. I hope he's running that shit now.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to Joe. Cheers to just
Thank you, Joe.
finding your way. Finding your way. One of my favorite things to ask somebody on the podcast was my last question I would end with on 50-50 was loyalty or respect. Like if you had to pick one or the other, it was always loyalty or respect. That's what I ended with. And I know you're big on respect, but I feel like you also appreciate loyalty.
Yeah.
What
What did I say last time? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either. But what I do remember...
Like, loyalty, I think loyalty goes a longer way than respect. But I don't want to look back. If I changed if I changed what I said,
Okay.
then I made the loyalty better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, I got you. So why I asked that is I just clicked on our episode to see what number it was. So I clicked on it and I saw this there's 2 comments on the video on YouTube, and this is one. Her name is Stephanie. I don't know if you know her. I don't know her, but she said loyalty is because that's who they are. Respect is because of who I am. I'd rather have respect. Just because they are loyal doesn't mean they respect me. If they respect me, loyalty will follow. And then she wrote ... What a great show.
I could see that, but I think respect is more like they fear.
Fear?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. Like they gotta respect me because I don't want them to fear me, or like something like that. That's the way I look at it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
What movie was that?
I'm gonna reread.
What movie is that? Bronx Tale? Where he?
I was just watching that the other day.
Isn't that what he asked him? He asked Sonny, "Would you rather be respected or feared?"
Feared.
He says.
He said I didn't see that part, but I was watching part of it. He said I'd rather be feared.
He'd rather be feared.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to be. I don't want to strike fear in anybody.
No, that would hurt me.
Right, like I walk to the door and everyone's like, nervous.
And
yeah,
like
I don't
walking
want that.
away, not saying nothing. No,
I don't
that mean like I'm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I will never want to be feared.
No, I want to be loved, respected, and appreciated.
Yeah.
Like I want people to be, when they're in my presence, appreciate me.
Yeah.
Because when I am
be you. Let's have fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this, and don't be fake phony.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Not just be because you feel me. Now you straighten yourself up, and you can't be you. You can't say nothing. No, I don't want to be around people like that.
Right.
No,
you gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Lead with being real, and
that's a gangster movie. You know what I mean? Those are mafia movies.
Yeah.
You know, that's different.
It's real though. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it is, and that's if you're in that
circle,
circle of you want to be fit because you're doing things wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? You want to be on top.
Yeah, I think respect from everybody, but there's a select few that I want to be loyal to me. Like I know, like I'm taking a bullshit answer, but that's my real answer. I want to be respected by everybody, but I want a handful that are loyal to me, like that they'll do everything.
They won't cross you.
They won't cross me. They won't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll always be there for me.
Yes, loyalty. They won't cross you.
So I guess loyalty. I would pick loyalty because the people who are loyal to you, they already have the respect for you.
Exactly.
Right.
I agree.
So I would pick loyalty, and it just means more. Yeah.
Definitely.
I
see eye to eye on that.
Oh man, you're the only person that I dap, and then the finger, no diddy.
That's old school.
Goes this way. The effect.
Pretty soon we're just gonna go like this because you know what I mean. It's
5 and 5. me and your nephew Vito, we go like this. I asked you a few minutes ago to shed some wisdom or some light for the people. Anything that comes to your head, if you could just bring some positivity or some knowledge, just spread some knowledge for somebody. Anything that comes to your brain. Because, like you say, you're older, you're wiser, you've experienced more. A lot of the people that are listening, they're around my age. They haven't experienced life the way that you have. So what's something that you could give them to take away for the episode? Don't
believe anything you hear or see on the internet because everything is all fake. Except for podcasts that are live. You know?
Well, this ain't live, so what are you saying? Fuck this one?
No, they're live. This is live.
No, it's not.
Okay, that's not necessarily, but
I know what you mean.
When we sit and we're just going to talk just off, like, there's no script. Like, we didn't
rehearse
or script this, you know?
Right.
You could say, look, this is what we're going to talk about. Yeah. But,
did I say that to you before? Did I tell you what we're going to talk about?
No, every time it was like just be you, be normal.
That's it. I want you to be comfortable.
Yes, he has. He's always has things that he has to write and
bullet points.
Yeah, because that's his show. He has to.
But if I show the camera, there's 4 bullet points, and we've been talking for over a half hour. So those 4 bullet points, they only been, it's only just been like it's just something to like. Let's say I forget it. if I'm like, we're taking a brief time out or something, I look at my phone like, ooh, I didn't bring this up.
You know what that means? That means it's great conversation. It's definitely a great conversation going on.
It's not forced either. That's the thing too. I don't want to rehearse nothing. I want to tell you, I'm going to bring this up.
When one thing you're talking about, it's going to lead to another thing.
Yeah.
And those conversations are great. Great enough to even, let's put that aside. We'll talk about the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Organic.
So that's all there. That to me is better than even writing things down.
Yeah.
You know? That's natural. Yeah, so at the end of the day, don't believe half of, how's it say?
Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you read. Only believe half of what you see.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. No, that's good. Especially these days. These days, they're going to give you an article that the headline is what they want you to read, and they don't want you to click on the actual article. So then in your life, in your personal life, you saw that headline that was bullshit. It's just an attention grabber. But then you go and you tell somebody else what you just saw, and then it's whispered down the lane, and then they just tell the next person, and it's all out of control now. And you're spreading this misinformation because of one headline you saw on the internet. So don't believe everything you read.
That's right.
Don't believe everything you hear. Only believe half of what you see.
Exactly.
Because like I can tell you, I drove today with my left foot to work.
I've done that.
You don't gotta believe me? Don't believe me because that was a lie. I just lied to you.
Before, though.
You've done it before?
Mm-hmm.
I've never done that. Never in my life. One thing I'll never forget about you is you're the only person, actually, that pumps gas with the fucking car on. And still to this day, I'm wondering how we didn't blow up at the gas station. Truly. I'm surprised the car didn't hit the top of that roof of the gas station and we were fried.
You know what's funny, too, because the other day, I'm driving by the gas stations. I don't know where I was at. I think I was dropping the guys off. There's about 3 or 4, young cats just smoking.
At the gas station?
At the gas station.
All right, well, that's stupid. That's dumb.
Now let's think about it. What's going to blow up first? If the cigarette lit up and there's gas on the floor, but the car's on. There's no fire, there's no flame, so you're good. Don't worry about it.
No, I think that would be bad.
The way you said, you thought it was gonna blow up.
I did, because I thought, like I was told, you don't do that.
So and
don't believe everything you hear.
These young cats, they were smoking.
That's stupid.
In a freaking gas station, right. Buzzed by 3 of them.
I'm sure.
And I'm like, what's up with this cat? Like, do you know, if there's a lick of gas on the floor and that they throw that cigarette, maybe will nothing happen. But if it leads to that pump, bye-bye.
Everybody's dead.
You're out of here.
Everybody's dead. Jeffrey Epstein, bam.
Now, that's knowledge you need to know.
Yeah.
That's stupidity to me.
That is stupid.
Hello.
You
ain't getting right.
Yeah, you better get left.
Yeah.
No, you definitely, folks, don't do that.
You better find your freaking friends, not your enemies.
So here's a dumb question. I don't smoke vapes. I don't do none of that dumb shit.
Me either.
Do you think that applies to that as well?
Oh, no. Vapes,
no, right?
It's electronic.
But I'm talking about the smoke itself. At the gas station, that's fine?
That's a vape.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know either. But I know it's electronic. So
right, so the smoke of the cigarette or the smoke of whatever.
No, you got the ash on the cigarette. You got the ashes and it's lit up like fire. You put an ash to a piece of paper, it's going to catch on fire. So
stay away from the gas station.
It's a simple things of knowledge that this new generation doesn't have. Hello.
That's true. That's true. A lot of common sense is not common anymore.
For real.
It's a shame. It's a shame. And you know what else is not common? Fucking manners.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Manners is out the door, though.
What's the word I'm looking for? There's another word, like manners is...
courtesy?
No, it's another word.
Respect? Boo?
There's a word. It's...
being a gentleman.
I'll think about it when it'll come. But
like I'm talking. If I hold the door for you,
proper etiquette. That's the word I'm looking for.
Proper etiquette. That's 2 words, but I got you. Etiquette. You said proper etiquette.
Okay, well, etiquette alone.
Etiquette. I got you. So just
I
etiquette.
like the proper.
Out the door.
All right.
Etiquette is. That. Yeah, no, you're right. That applies to a lot of different things, though. Etiquette. I'm talking manners in the sense like common manners. I hold the door for you. You walk by me. You don't say thank you. I should have tripped you. should have tripped you while you were walking by.
I agree.
Or if you're in front of me and you open the door and you don't even check to see if somebody's coming behind you, I'm not gonna say, "Excuse, hold the door." Just take the peek. If no one's there, yeah, go ahead, open the door, close the door, no problem. If you see somebody coming, you look me in my face and you close the door, fuck you.
It's
Hope you stub your toe.
Like over here when they come in. Hi, how are you? Can I get a large pie?
Right.
Hi, how are you?
They can't answer that.
Or you're like, bye, I see you later. Have a good weekend.
Nothing. No response.
You get just that one, you know what I mean?
Say it.
The effort.
The motherfucker.
It's like that just heats me up. Like, didn't your mother teach you etiquette?
No.
Right?
They didn't.
These kids don't even sign in. They don't know how to sign a name nowadays.
Yo, that's a whole different problem. They don't know how to sign in cursive.
I don't
know if they teach that shit.
They don't know how to sign their name.
Right. They're John Hancock. You ever heard that?
Gain some knowledge. That's it.
Who? John Hancock.
Oh, yeah.
But if someone asks you, did you say pause?
Yeah.
His last name is Hancock. If someone asks you for your John Hancock, they're asking for your signature.
Mm-hmm.
So the doctor that I work with on Tuesdays and Fridays, shout out to Dr. Rowan. I have shouted her out on the last episode. She wasn't too happy about that. But it is what it is. I said what I said. I stand on it. She wants to come on the pod. I can't wait till she comes on the pod. She's a great doctor. If you have any feet problems at all, come on a Tuesday or Friday. We'll hook you up.
I'll come see you.
Great. I'll hook you up. She'll hook you up. But she said we had a rep today come in and try to like sell us services and shit. It happens all the time. He bought us lunch, which was great. You ever had shawarma? Beef shawarma? It's Mediterranean style food. But so it was beef. You can get chicken shawarma. You can get a lot of different versions. Is it shawarma or is it shawarma? Now I feel like, hold on. Time out. Okay, so it's shawarma. Okay, but now I want to know what the heck is shawarma? Shawarma is a popular dish originating from the Middle East.
Okay, so
Middle Eastern food. Okay, so she picked the place.
I had it before.
So it was good. Do you like hummus?
Yeah, I love hummus. Oh my God.
Up until today,
chickpeas. Yeah.
I didn't think I liked hummus. Okay,
yeah,
so today.
Panielle.
So it was
panielle.
I like panielle.
That's what it is.
So it was rice, yellow rice, hummus, diced up onions and tomatoes, lettuce, and the beef. And I'm the type of guy where I gotta mix my shit. If I have anything with rice, I'm mixing everything. So it's like each bite I have everything in there instead of, okay, let's get the tomatoes now and go for
I'm
fuck
the same
that.
way too.
So I'm a savage and I mix it all together. Right. So we're eating this shit. It's delicious. I said shit. I didn't mean to say that. It was good. But so this guy needed us to sign that we were a part of whatever. So she gives the piece of paper to one of my coworkers and she says, I need your John Hancock. And she looked at her and she said, what?
They really
your
that?
Signature. No, so she was playing around. She doesn't say.
I was just joking around. Okay.
That one time she said John Hancock.
But to a younger person,
and the girl's
they
younger
didn't
than
understand.
me. She's younger than me, so she didn't understand.
See, and, that's the knowledge right there.
Right, and I looked at her. I was like, "It's your signature." She's like, "Yeah, good." Oh, you're right.
You'll get it.
No, my fault.
I'm kidding. That's it. You gotta leave something for yourself.
You see the extension on that? Did you see that?
I saw that.
Okay, real quick, tell me. So, have you or have you not been to a Diddy party? Were you invited?
Well, never. Even if I was.
Would you attend?
Did you hear about it wasn't really oil?
What was it?
It was the girl said it. It was certain things that like say ecstasy. Like you could put in your drink or taking it.
Roofie.
It's like in a liquid form.
Okay.
That they could put in your drink or even put on your body and
it absorbs into your.
But once again, you can't believe the internet.
Right. But so this person
everything's going on is all BS.
So you don't think he's guilty?
Nah, there was other things going on.
You don't think he was a sick fuck?
I mean, what man isn't at that billionaire and can have everything in the world?
Right.
Like,
so why you gotta
what did
do
he do
things forcefully?
What did he do wrong? Forcefully? I don't think he did. I don't think forcefully.
I think so.
Bro, he's freaking Diddy. Look at him.
Exactly.
I mean, pause. No homo. He's not ugly, but he could get any woman in the world, and he has.
Right, but he don't want the women.
But he likes
the
to
men.
party.
He wants the dudes who look like you and me. That's what he wants.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about guys, but
What? This has been documented,
I'm not
but he's a
gonna-
freak.
I'm not gonna talk about it
Why not?
because I don't want to talk about it because
Okay.
we're not here to talk about Diddy. You know what I mean? If once Diddy comes on the show, then we can talk about Diddy.
So he's coming out of prison? I don't think so. They're gonna lock his ass up.
No, he's coming out. He's not being. Believe me, he'll be home in like 4 or 5 months.
You're crazy, like that glue.
Watch.
I don't see it.
Watch.
I think you know what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna get worse for a lot of other celebrities.
What about Trump? Trump is gonna go in,
He should be locked up too.
and he's gonna go in. He's gonna come right back out, and he's gonna make everything great again.
So you think he's gonna be president?
Absolutely, he better.
No, I don't know.
He better be president.
Well, we're not gonna make this political.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But
But look, for Trump Puffy Combs, Mr. Combs, he's gonna do this couple months. That's it.
I think a lot of other people are going down. I think he's guilty as can be, but I also think there's so many other celebrities
it's just a phase that's gonna go through, and it's like this. What did they do wrong? They partied. They like to lick each other. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. He likes guys. They like girls. I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the
what
day,
they're saying is there's underage women involved. There's
see, I don't know.
sex trafficking. There's these things that are crimes.
See that those are the things I didn't see.
Okay, that's what's making every headline.
Yeah.
That's
But
the headline.
anyway, at the end of the day,
Guilty as could be. He beat the shit out of Cassie on camera. He's guilty.
But the thing is she was I saw that she was underneath the blanket. You couldn't see her face. Now, was that really?
Oh no,
stage?
I'm talking about the one in the middle of the out front of the elevator.
Yeah.
She wasn't behind nothing. He was beating her ass.
I didn't see that one.
He was dragging her and beating her ass.
I didn't see that.
He was in a towel.
Well,
He had left hand on the towel and was beating the dog shit out of her with his right hand.
And you saw their face.
Yeah, and you knew it was her.
Damn.
Bad.
Yeah, he's gonna go down for that.
But that was a while ago.
He's got money.
Yeah. No Diddy. All right.
He's got money, and I think what the bigger thing here is I think it's the who funds Diddy and who are the big.
You think he's the CIA agent? You think he's been working with the feds?
Like, what does he have that the big corporate record companies like Clyde Davis?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does he have against him? That way they're going after him first. Because the thing is, what's the other thing I heard that they would. All the tapes are all gone. There's videotapes. Who do you think took them? Like the head.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, whatever.
Uncle Sam has them shits.
So
I mean, like the conspiracy theories are gonna go out the roof about him. It could be, he's got all these tapes because he was a plant. They're planning him to get other people, kind of thing. That's what the conspiracy theories will say. I just think Buddy was a freak, and
I agree, 100%. He is, and who isn't a freak?
Not to that extent. Not to that extent.
But at the end of the day,
what's that stupid ass song?
Is anybody
gonna match my
money.
freak?
I mean,
Is somebody gonna match my nasty?
but they can rap about it, right?
Yeah, he did.
They can sing about it, rap about it.
He wasn't rapping about that shit though, because he wanted that on the down low. You know what I think is a problem? Well, first off, that whole thing. But all the people that have said they go to Diddy parties or they've been to a Diddy party, they always say, "Oh well, I didn't see none of that shit. It was always after I left." I'm not buying none of that shit. They were there. They saw everything. Like, yo, you left right before he was putting thumbs in everybody's asses? I don't think so. You were there. You were there. Matt, just mysteriously, no one that does these interviews, they've never seen anything.
Well, that's
crazy
good. That means that they're loyal to him. They're not a rats. They're not going to sit there and rat and say.
Sure, he appreciates that.
Yeah, of course. That's his real friends.
But
maybe that's the one. The thumb got stuck in their ass. He's one of them.
Yo,
so you were still there.
I think he was.
You never left.
He was finger popping everybody's ass if they were in there. That was like you had to sign a waiver form. Like At the bottom of the signature, if you read right underneath where you're supposed to sign, it says
Puffy will come after you. Puffy will come after you.
With baby oil on his thumb. You better fucking watch out.
And some shit.
Yo, 1,000 bottles of baby oil is insane,
that's
bro.
some shit, bro.
That's insane. Lock his ass up for that, let alone.
Nah, let him out. Come on, man.
Keep him and R. Kelly in jail for the rest of time.
Now, we need R. Kelly to make some new songs.
No, we don't.
The king of freaking R&B, let's go.
Okay.
I like his music.
Time out. You can't.
Some R. Kelly.
I've said this before.
That's the best. Come on, man.
I've said this before on this podcast, and I don't even care how it sounds. I separate the person from the art. R. Kelly, the individual, piece of shit. R. Kelly, the singer, one of the best of all time.
All right.
You said king of R&B. I believe that.
He is.
But he was a piece of shit.
You're right.
But he could sing his ass off.
We play his song right now.
Yeah,
don't tell me you're not. You damn right.
Yeah, same thing with Diddy.
Cheers.
You hear, dun dun dun,
yeah, like
dun 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 dun. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, so let's leave it at that.
Fuck them.
Legends. Leave it at that. Forget what's going on right now. There were legends back in our my day. So leave it at that. Salute to them. That's it. Whatever's going on now.
Salute. We're not saluting. I'm not saying salute
to the music that they made.
You know what somebody said to me?
In my era, and it was beautiful, and it was nice, and it,
Somebody said to me,
it got me a lot of.
I went to a wedding in Cleveland this past weekend. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Carolo, Salvatore and Kristen. They said, someone at the wedding said that on principle, they have to abstain from Diddy's music for 6 months. They can't listen to Diddy's music for 6 months. It's only right. That's what they said. And I was like, I said, me personally, I'm still going to bump. You know what I said? I said, so you're telling me if the sun don't shine forever and as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never. Business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right. No matter what, we in tight. So when you hear something, make sure you hear it right. Don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming my music keeps you moving. And when you moving, yeah, I said,
2 levels above you, baby.
Hug me, baby. I'ma make you love me, baby. Ooh, that's
Wait
a minute. He said, "I'm gonna make you love me, baby."
Okay,
boy.
hold
Calm down, Diddy.
Whoa.
Calm down, Sean.
Let me give you some knowledge on that there.
Wait. I said so. If
you know who wrote that verse?
Probably Biggie.
No.
Who?
Jada. Hello.
Get
yourself right before, you know what I mean? Don't get left out there. Don't get left without knowing things, because you don't know.
And if you don't know,
Jadakiss wrote that whole verse.
I'm sure he did that because it's fire. Yeah, I know Diddy never wrote his own shit. He said that plenty of times.
And what about...
Talk to me.
The remix to, what do you call it? Somebody talk. I don't even want... Can we stop? Can we change the subject?
Yeah, we're not going to
talk about it. Okay, so last one.
Yeah.
Let's say who wrote that verse was, they're all black and white. Fish and Spaghetti. What the fuck was that song? Damn, the top... The remix, Special Delivery. You want that? Special Delivery. I need that.
Yeah.
Who wrote? G-Dep wrote all that, but listen to the words of what they say on the internet. G-Dep. G-Dep just came out of jail after doing 25 years.
Free buddy.
But what I'm saying is, G-Dep wrote that verse, and listen to Diddy's verse. It's nothing but gay shit.
Hey man, to each his own. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, what I'm saying. So you can't pin all the verses.
He said a lot of gay shit.
He never wrote shit. So you stop with all the internet shit, all the AI voiceover, whatever.
Yo,
you can't pin that shit on my man's.
That's your man's?
Yeah, I'll fuck with him too, because he's a freak like me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Relax.
That's a clip. That's a clip right there. They're gonna love that. They're gonna love that one. Yo, not my man's, his man's.
Is this tequila?
No. You know what? The bottle's empty.
Rufino's out. Es bueno, huh?
Yeah, right. Smooth.
Es clásico.
Or Vito Clásico.
That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
huh?
right. It's good.
Shit.
Very smooth. So look, this is how we're gonna wrap it up. I want to say, we may have had our differences. But our relationship was too important. Too many hours were put in to build the relationship that we had to let one night, because it was only a one night thing, ruin that.
One night. It was just an hour.
It really was an hour because I came late.
We already apologized. We already did our thing. Oh, I already apologized. We rephrased that. We'll do it once again. My apologies for my incorrect words that I always use.
You say you always use them? You never
incorrect. No, not I say you're right.
You
not
never
always.
said that
I
to me
used
ever,
that.
you know. Okay.
That I used that night. Thank you for correcting that for me.
Yeah, because I don't want you to, because that paints a picture that this is the way you are, and that's not the way you are.
And that, yeah.
So
no, you're right.
So wait, let's talk about real quick, because it can't be just a one-way street. So I did something that day that rubbed you the wrong way. I came to eat here, and you were really busy, and I didn't think it would make sense for me to sit here while you're working hard, and you asked for me to put on an apron and help clean the pans because you were short-staffed, and I did not, which wrong of me. Probably should have put that fucking apron on and got busy. So you're acknowledging that you were wrong, and I'm going to acknowledge that I was wrong. Because that walk from outside the door to my car didn't feel great, because I was like, damn, he's really busy. And then I did come back that night. Like I said, I did, and that's when that happened. So you had emotions from that moment when I walked out. You're like, this motherfucker. And then when I came back, I'm thinking everything's all aki, and it wasn't. But so look, we're not going back down that. All right, so we're good.
No, but it's definitely good to let it out.
We did that on Wednesday.
Keep it 100.
We did that Wednesday.
On here, and we did. But it's all right. And it's the knowledge that people need to know. That people need to sit back and understand what people did wrong. We did wrong. Everybody does wrong every day.
Everybody. If you can acknowledge it.
Acknowledge your actions. Mm-hmm. And it's always freaking
bullshit.
Something that you would learn from. Mm. And if you don't learn from anything of your mistakes and keep going, I mean, I feel sorry for you. Mm.
There's always something to learn in every situation.
Of course.
If you could take away something,
but your best thing is learning. Do you see it?
Yeah, he's got one little tear coming out, my bro. Oh, yo.
So at the end of the day,
dog,
mistakes, arguments always good. Because if you don't go through these things, you're never going to learn. That's the way I look at it.
Life is a lesson. And I'm the teacher.
What's that verse? Say that verse that I sent you.
That you sent me?
With DMX.
Which one?
Just the last verse.
There's a message in a verse that I heard yesterday in a song that I really want to say. He says, make every move the strongest one. You down to go hard? Because the last yard will be the longest one. You know the difference between right and wrong, so don't mix it. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it ain't smoke, don't twist it. I just hit y'all with a jewel right there, but most of y'all missed it.
Everybody's going to miss it until they go through it.
Make every move the strongest one. Everyone. The last yard will be the longest one. We know the difference between right and wrong, so don't mix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it ain't smoke, don't twist it. I just hit y'all with a jewel right there, but most of y'all missed it. Man, I just want to say I do appreciate you. I'm glad we moved past it. That shit was heavy on my heart. I'm glad we were past that. Life is short. If you have problems with somebody you care about, squash it. If someone has to be the bigger person to start the conversation. If the conversation gets started, so much can get resolved. So just start it. If you start it, it's going to get finished.
Factual.
And you're going to feel better. And I feel better. Every day I had you on my brain, and it was tiring for me. And I'm glad that we're past that. I want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate the love that you gave me and the love that you continue to give me now. I appreciate your support. At the beginning process of this podcast, you were very supportive. You let me host it here, put people onto this restaurant. Every time I'm at work and somebody has the pharmacy of the Rite Aid right here, I say, you know the restaurant in the back shopping center between Big Lots and Funzilla? They're like, yeah. I'm like, that's my cousin Dave. You go in there, you tell him that I sent you. He would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. So, folks, 215-295-1311, 504 Lincoln Highway, the best restaurant in Fairless Hills. No questions about it. Oroso. The man, the myth, the legend to the left of me. My dog for life. I just want to say...
Right, though.
Huh?
It's always right, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't ever get left, though.
Never.
But
Hello.
real quick, before my mind...
Go ahead. Talk to me.
Goes off to a different... The love, but you also consider the tough love that I gave him when I said, I need help. Put your fucking apron on and get this fucking money real quick. Just for instance, it's tough love. And then if I talk like that, because a lot of people say, but you don't know how to talk, you don't know how to say the right words. Nah, because it's tough love. That's the way I was raised. So that's what I gave you, was tough love. So, you know what I mean?
All right. Now, we're here. We're here now. So I just want to say thank you to anyone who tuned in this episode. Continues to tune in. If you were an OG supporter, you know this background behind me, and we're here again. So thank you. I appreciate you. I hope everyone has a great week. You deserve a great week. So September's about to be over.
Thank God. Fuck.
Man, much love to everybody. Ciao for now.
Salud.
That's that. How do you feel?
Fucking amazing.